What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Core Gaming YouTube channel. And for those of you guys who don't even know who I am a competitive Mortal Kombat player for Core Gaming. Aside from that, on today's video, I'm going to be talking about the most broken Mortal Kombat characters in the previous three Mortal Kombat titles, MKX through MK1. Obviously, this is going to be subjective, and not everybody will agree with me on who's the most broke from each game. But this is just my opinion. So let's go ahead and get straight into the video. All right, the first character I'm going to talk about on this list is Demolition Sonya in MKX, bro. This character, in my opinion, man, in the right hands. The funny part is, though, she actually, not everybody can make her work to the degree that Scar did. Scar was by far, like, nobody would ever even question it. Wouldn't even dare question who was the best Sonya in her prime. Scar was the only representative that was taking this character to like grand finals almost every other event. This character is busted, man. At this point in time, this version of Demolition Sonya is the one that I think was busted because she ended up actually getting nerfed. But her overhead was unreactable. He just did it right there. She had an unreactable low. She had these little grenades that, like right there, that you can actually control as the player when they detonate. And if they hit, they give you a full combo pop-up. If they didn't hit, they're not punishable, so you can't punish them. In fact, they can be plus, so you actually control when they detonate. So you can just throw a grenade on the screen and absolutely have no idea when the player is going to detonate it. Like right there, he decided to throw a bomb and then throw another one, and Dragon just made a good read that he wasn't going to detonate it immediately. But this character is annoying, man. She was a 50-50 machine. She had two wake ups, one of them side switched, and her grenades, like right there. She also had an invincible wake up with her grenades when she had all three. So not only did you have to worry about two wake ups, you had to worry about an invincible one. And if she actually hit you with the wake up, then she got all three grenades back for free. Oh yeah, keep in mind she has three grenades that she can actually throw. So this character was absolutely nuts. Like right there, he's gonna get a free reload. He's gonna get the grenades back. He's going to throw a grenade on the screen and kind of just do what he wants. Just runs up and does a 50-50. You know, this character was absolutely nuts. And it's funny because he's actually going against Alien, who I would probably say might have been like top 3 most broken characters ever in the game. MKX was a really fucking wild-ass game, so it's kind of hard to just narrow it down to one character. But in my personal experience, Demo Sonya was a damn nightmare to fight. She was the hardest character I ever had to deal with when Scar was playing her. When it wasn't Scar, she was manageable, but at the end of the day, I'm only going to base my opinions off the highest level play. So, you know, and her down 2 was ridiculous. Like, this character is absolutely absurd, man. I was surprised she didn't get played more. It was really only Scar playing her. But yeah, this character was absolutely nuts, man. And she at this point in time, she was like shitting out 50% damage combos into a free reload, It was crazy, man. She really had like, she barely had any weaknesses. Like, look right there, trade combo with the grenade, full combo, and he's gonna get the grenades back. Oh my god, and he read the wake up. But anyways, yeah, this character, in my opinion, was the best character from the MKX era at her peak. Just my opinion, though. All right, man. And for MK11, the most busted character, I think most people would agree, would be Fujin. This character was #1 at the end of the game's life, and to finish the game's existence at EVO 2023, it was literally a Fujin Grand Finals. And even in Winners Finals and Losers Finals, it was a Fujin mirror. So pretty much at this time, man, Fujin was so busted, if you weren't playing Fujin, like if you weren't doing the Fujin mirror, you were literally probably going to lose because he just absolutely was that much better than every other character on the roster. He just wasn't playing MK11. In this game, MK11, outside of the scrubby mechanics, it was a relatively honest game, but Fujin was just playing a different game. Like, he had that Skywalker where he could just kind of do it and get out the corner for free. He can hit confirm every combo for a full combo for, like, and if they don't get hit, he can just go full screen. He had this wind push that had a KB on it. Like, look at that. Full screen. I'm out of there. Like, you couldn't do anything. This character was absurd. You really couldn't punish him hard for anything he did unless you were like doing the mirror, or if you're playing like a character who could like punish his push meterless. But there wasn't a lot of counterplay this character. He had amazing zoning, he had amazing up close pressure, he had good buttons, good normals, good anti-airs, good armor breaker, good jump kick, great up 3 wake up, great up 2. Like right there, like he had some of his crushing blow requirements were some of the easiest to do. So he just had so much stuff. I could just go all day. He had a great fatal blow. He had a low profiling low. Ah, man. Like, this character was so annoying. The fact that you basically just had to mirror him in order to beat him almost was just, it was so annoying. But the good thing about him was he required a lot of execution. If you didn't have good execution, you really couldn't play him. But if you had the execution to play him, bro, this character was busted. Like, oh yeah, I forgot he had absurd movement. His wave dashes, he probably has some of the best movement. Probably top 2 besides like maybe Rain, but Rain just wasn't as good as Fujin. So Fujin definitely he was on skates. Like, that character was wave dashing like crazy, and wave dashing wasn't a universal thing in this game. Not every character could wave dash. So the fact that this character of all characters could wave dash with the amount of buttons he has, it was like, bro, you just want to give this character absolutely everything. But yeah, this character Fujin takes the cake for the best character in MK11. All right, man. For the final character in the most recent franchise, Mortal Kombat 1, man, Peacemaker. He takes the cake. At the height of Peacemaker's reign of terror, bro, he was easily the brokest character I've experienced fighting against in Mortal Kombat 1. He had insane zoning. He had the best anti-zoning. So not only is he hitting you with some of the best zoning in the game, you can't zone him because he had a move called Force Field, where during the duration of him having Force Field on, projectiles passed right through him. You just couldn't do anything about it. Literally, this character was so dumb. If you weren't either mirroring him or literally playing Johnny like Sonic knows he has to do if they want to win the, if they want to beat a Peacemaker, those are your only options. Those are your only choices. It's the mirror or playing Johnny, because Johnny gave him a run for his money. Only because of Johnny's great ability to navigate the zoning with his movement and shadow kick punishes on the projectile, but Peacemaker hit like a truck. He had unreactable neutral checks with torpedo. It's like 8-10 frames, something like that, something crazy. At this point in time, it was a mid and he could make it safe. Peacemaker could take plenty of risks for free. He could take risk-free. There's just no risk, especially now with Peacemaker Kano. He had built-in command grab strings, insane anti-airs, great checks, good mids, great frame data. Yeah, this character was absolutely nuts. Like, if you weren't playing Johnny or mirroring, dude, you had no chance. You might as well pack it up, because Peacemaker also was a winning matchup against most of the cast. So he was easily so far. Feel free to debate this in the comments if you want. Homelander was up there, Raiden Kano was up there, Raiden Cyrax, but Peacemaker by far, honestly, like, that character had me wanting to quit the game. Like, that's how annoying that character was, and he was so played in that final combat. There was more Peacemaker matches on screen than any other character. He had the most appearances on camera. Like, this character was absolutely nuts, and if you weren't playing him, you really didn't want to win. Like, you should be playing like Peacemaker or Johnny at this point in time. But yeah, he was absolutely nuts, man. So as far as MK1, man, Peacemaker, MKX, Demolition Sonya, and MK11, Fujin, bro, those are definitely, in my opinion, the dumbest characters that I experienced fighting in each of those games at the height of those characters' primes. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this interesting concept on this video today, and if you guys agree or disagree. Catch you guys on the next one.